I watched you try to walk up a hill. So we obviously, and for you to do more home loans, you're gonna have to up the cardio.
Okay, we're gonna do this, but don't make me sweat. I don't really sweat.
You know?
I'm a mortgage banker. You think I sweat? I don't get time to sweat. I just cry on Fridays. I mean, I'm feeling the burn.
You are? How's that?
Not.
Hey guys, I'm Dakota Meyer. We are here at the Dash Gym, and I am here with Arien Bowersock, who is the best at VA home loans with Hero Loans.
I've heard that you make it happen every time.
Those stories are 100% true. I love VA loans.
So tell me a little bit about you being a VA loan. Tell me a little bit about like why you like them, what about them is great, and why should people use them?
I wish I had all day to do this, but I'll just try to summarize. The VA loan is the best loan that you can get if you're a service member or even a surviving spouse of a service member. Then you're eligible to purchase a home with zero down. And VA loan rates are super low. They're much lower than conventional rates. You don't have to pay MI. So you can get into a home with 0% down and use that entitlement because you've earned that. Our veterans have earned that. Our veterans work extremely hard. And the very last, the littlest thing I can do on my end as a civilian is to help someone get into a home.
So I think like there's a lot of misconception of the VA loan that people sometimes don't use it because they think they have to be disabled or whatever it is that or use the VA or have VA benefits for this. Who's eligible for the VA loan?
So the eligibility, that's a really good question. Thank you. Eligibility is going to be determined by, number one, your discharge. So you have to be eligibly discharged. And again, the surviving spouse. But you don't have to be disabled. If you have a service-related disability of 10% or greater, you don't pay the funding fee. And even if you don't have one, the funding fee is rolled into the loan amount. And so you don't feel it. And it goes back to fund more VA loans, which is really important. I mean, it's about giving back to our veterans. But again, any 10% or more service-related disability, there's no funding fee. And in some states, like in Texas and in Florida, Indiana, depending on the county, you don't have to pay property taxes with 80% or more service-related disability. So that's no property taxes when you have a higher level of disability. And what we do that's different than other lenders with Hero Loan is if you do have that disability rating, we're going to close your loan based on those taxes. So you don't have to go ahead and fight the county for the following year to get your money back. We're going to close it the right way every single time because Hero Loan, we are here for the veteran.
And so Hero Loan, so are you all only helping people in the state of Texas, or do you help people?
Every state that we're licensed, and I'm getting licensed in every single state that our branches are opening, I'm getting that license because the more veterans I can help, the bigger the Hero Loan can really contribute and give back.
So if I am a veteran or I am somebody who's been discharged from the military with an honorable discharge, or somebody who qualifies for this, how do I get started on seeing if this is what's right for me?
Okay, so the first thing you do is you visit our website. It's heroloan.com, and then call me. I'm not a call center. I love interacting with my buyers, and there's so many questions. And there's even as a first-time home buyer, if it's your first or your 10th home, VA loans have so many misconceptions, and I just like to explain how the process works. So, can you have more than one VA loan? Do you know the answer?
Yes,
Okay, yes. Can you have a jumbo VA loan?
you can.
Thank you for that answer. That's also correct.
I thought you were coming here to teach me today.
I did too. Turns out, do you want to do mortgages?
Yeah.
You know what? Matter of fact, I got a loan, VA loan, a little tricky.
Yeah.
Do you know what the max DTI is on a VA loan?
No.
Okay. Do you also know what the minimum credit score is on a VA?
650.
No, you're wrong. So I'll help you.
Thank
There's no minimum credit score on a VA loan. Misconception number one.
So these are all the things like, and buying a home first off is an overwhelming process to self. I mean, it's one of most people's largest purchase that they ever purchase. As someone who's done it multiple times, I would rather go get a security clearance than have to go to a bank and ask them for a mortgage. It is
We
the
don't frisk you.
it is the most it is the most
We just frisk your finances.
it is the most if you ever want to feel broke, all you have to do is apply to buy a house.
Yeah.
And no matter what your income is, you will feel broke no matter what. It's almost violating how they do it.
Seeing up your financial skirt, if you will.
It is. But so how do you all help walk people? And having somebody like you walk people through this process is just as important as the process itself of having somebody that can reassure. I mean, I've never questioned myself probably more in my entire life than any time I've tried to purchase a house.
Like, what wrong decisions have I been?
Yes, yeah. I'm like, I think I'm financially
Percent of
responsible
judgment.
until I try to go purchase a house.
Yeah. No, and to that point, you're not alone. And even when I did my own house, I was like, am I ready for this? What have I done? And it exposes everything. People, with your credit score, bank statements, your income. And that's why I'm not your everyday banker. Clearly, I'm not your everyday banker. You know, it hits the fan for everybody. I've been on the other side of the table. I've been on this side of the table. And so I think getting with someone and speaking with someone who truly does understand and appreciate how a divorce might impact your eligibility for a VA loan in a community property state. Someone who understands that there are nuances to every single loan. And then I take that and I work with you and we'll go through it together. I'm a hand holder. I'm a big time hand holder.
This is what makes Hero Loan different, right? They're always trying to get to yes. When you go to some of these other banks,
We don't get no.
you go to these other processes, they're always looking for the cookie cutter purchaser that fits in their box, their metrics, that makes life easier on them. And having people like Arien walk you through the process. I mean, just as an entrepreneur, right? Being self-employed is a whole other bag of worms that some places really don't want to deal with, of being able to understand the difference in finances and all this aspect of multiple businesses like a lot of entrepreneurs have out there. Having someone like Arien walk you through this process definitely makes it more achievable, and it makes it a better buying experience, which ultimately what it is. Because look, I mean, people are going to raise their kids in these homes. They're going to
Yeah,
this whole experience is something it's a family aspect of the American dream, is having your own place, being able to start that next generation and raise that next generation to contribute to our community. So, that's why Hero Loan, that's what makes them different, is that customized aspect to your home loan buying experience.